All right, good morning. I am a little off my game. I got assigned on some stocks, so that really sucks. Meanwhile, uh, okay. All right, good morning. My name is Darkpool Algo, and welcome to another live stream. Close your ears for a second. I gotta move this a little bit closer. Sorry. Welcome to another live stream of. We're gonna pick some stocks today, and we are going to find ones that make back all the money I just lost. All right, no, I'm just joking. There's quite a few things happening today. PMI numbers just came out. I'm gonna have to check out what those are. Obviously, I'm on the line with Thinkorswim support right now, trying to figure out the best course of action. Hate being assigned. It always stresses me out. And if it was on a stock that I knew was going to run today, I wouldn't be mad, but it's Campbell's morning chat. So, all right, I'm going to check. All right, I thought I'd be able to show PMI numbers. I'm looking for a place to find them right now. What's this? What do we got here? I got such a great team in here. Yay, Boeing. Ooh, yes. All right, so let's look at Boeing. We just got a notification that Boeing is buying some. Geez, I can't even find the right stuff today, man. I'm all twisted. Gee, many crickets. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right. Got the right stuff. All right, so that's going to be BA. All right. Let's look at the news. I want to find, does anybody know what the CPI numbers are that came out? I'm trying to find them right now. US CPI numbers. All right, CPI news. CPI news. Breaking. U.S. inflation rose to 5%, beating expectations. Wow. Okay. So, inflation's up. Market's going to freak out, which is as to be expected. Wow, that's a huge jump. See if we can find any other news on it. Oh, come on. Is it 5% or 0.6%? Anyway, things to look out for today. Lots of offerings. Club got downgraded. Lots of companies are offering secondaries. See if I can find one. I know there's one in here that's important. Leslie's, they did a secondary offering, right? Actually, it's less than it was last month. Man, I hate Twitter sometimes. All right, so the actual CPI numbers were less than last month. So just keep that in mind. Geez. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Looking at the old technical analysis. All right. Looks like squares of some interest. Pretty decent options chain. Oh, man. Threw me off my game. All right, it looks like, I mean, so the headlines are saying that it rose, right? Greater than the last, back in time. But however, April was at 8% or 0.8%. Currently, May is at 0.6. So it actually declined. Anyway, I'm going to jump back to the chat, see if we got anybody in. All right. Close this out. All right. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be watching BA. I've been playing BA quite a bit lately. It's done really well for me. And I don't want to mess up that trend. All right. Let's just get this loaded. BA does have some blocks that are going to be providing us support. What was that? That was a little weird sound. A little weirded sound. I want to check in on futures real quick. I'm super laggy for some reason, and I don't know why. Let's see what the futures hold. Something's running that shouldn't. It's causing me to lag. I can't quite find it, and I do apologize. All right, we recovered from that pretty quickly. All right, there was a little bit of a drop, then a pop, and it looks like we may be dropping again. However, I truly believe the market has it built in. Right, I don't think it's going to be a black swan event. I don't think we're going to get anything super nasty. It actually may be good because of the sell-off yesterday. Now, this is the ES. ES is currently down at the bottom of the 1 hour cut one channel, but this is a nice move here. Came up, broke through, came back down and tested. It may go long from this. So it may have just been that initial panic sell to recovery. So I want to look. Who's texting me this morning and why? All right, let me look at this a little bit more. Marvel dropping, good. I need that to drop. I want to get a sign on that one too. This is my futures chart. Dude, this lag is literally killing me. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quit a bunch of this stuff that may be just causing more grief than it's worth at this point. Can you tell I'm shaking? I'm clicking on the wrong things. It's sketchy when you wake up and you see that, oh, you magically own 300 shares of a $50 stock. Right? It can throw you off just a little bit. I didn't want this. I wanted futures, dude. What the hell? All right, I'm quitting that. It's just annoying. All right, so BA, from an algo perspective, they had news, something about an additional 100 planes being ordered. That's good. From a block trade perspective, there's not a ton that came in recently. We broke, looks like we've got this little uptrend support that's happening. Sold off and going into the close yesterday. We broke, so we sold off into the yesterday, looking for it to find some support right at, I think 247 is a good number. It may just automatically curl. On the way back up, it's got 251, 252 it's going to run into as resistance, right? Of course. So we hit 250, right? We bounced up overnight. That's a $2, $3 gain already. Look for a little fade at the bell, back down to support. Right at 250 before the next move up. That is BA. We like this, like I said, 251, 252, 253-ish are all block trade resistance. It looks like we're going to run into some of that here. However, BA is going to be on watch. Any pullback, and I'm getting along on BA. So, all right. Let's see if there's any other requests. SQ, BA. I'm going to look at some of these meme stocks, right, that we have going on. Like Bark, right? Bark is one. I don't know what's going on with this meme stock, but it went from 11 to 1380. Solid green across the board, right? It even withstood this slingshot from the Squeeze Pro. Don't believe it. I mean, it does have options, but they're not super liquid. Yeah, I'll check on QQQ real quick. I'm just sorry, I'm looking over a couple of other screens. It looks like we actually responded positive to this CPI data, which is good. QQQ currently support at the dark pool level at 336.88. 338.39 is resistance. Nice strong uptrend. We've maintained that. The algo is currently kind of trading with price action. We've got a little bit of, maybe this gives you a little better idea. So we've got some bullish divergence with the algo. So look for the algo to pull the Qs back up. It's slight divergence. It's not like the Zoom divergence. It's pretty significant. This Marriott divergence is kind of. But the QQQ has a little bit of slight divergence. Uptrend, maintained the uptrend. Look for another pop up. Right. Sold off, responded. Looks like we're responding positive to the CPI data. Of course, that could be a head fake. Up and down and up and down. But according to the algo, it's not downtrending. The algo's not downtrending. So there's some buying happening there. I'll keep an eye on it at the open, though. As far as the Qs overnight, John Wicky, right? Super wicks from 334 to 337, right? Looks like the 334.70 was the bottom, so we may come down and go back up. Previous lows, 335. So yeah, the algo is kind of trading with price action, slight bullish divergence. Okay. All right. Let's see. There's a couple other ones I want to look at real quick. look at, so that was BA, QQQ. I want to look at XOM. All right, so XOM, we sold off the last couple days. We're up that uptrend support, trading a little bit of bear or bullish divergence on the algo. I need that algo to curl back up, but then I'd like to see XOM, right? So we just had some oil news, so that XOM is running, right? Currently at a pretty key level of support, 62.50. Maintain that, and we can move up to previous high coming in at 64. I'll be watching those at the open. So I need to make my little short list here. So I like BA, XOM, XOM. I want to look at Twitter. Twitter was brought up the other day. So for Twitter, as long as we can maintain that $60 level for support, I think we might move to the next level. And that's Twitter, right? We got to break 60. So we broke 60 barely, ran into some longer term fib levels, touched up above the 50-day SMA, rejected off of that, came back down, and we're looking for the support. This for the 1618 right at 59, basically it's 60. So 59, actually it's 59.25 for support. 60 is major resistance for Twitter. It just doesn't like that level. A break is 16. I think that we could get above this 200 or this 50 SMA and start making a move to fill that gap back to 63. So I'm going to be watching Twitter as well. Okay. Alright, so that's Twitter. We've got 3 so far that are looking pretty decent from an algo perspective. The algo is maintaining that block trade support, right? So block trades, I mean, they do provide a lot of support and resistance because they're large orders. So treat them as you would like previous highs and lows. Okay. All right, I want to look at, I think Chewy has earnings today as well. From the scan, we've got, what do we got on the scan? I'll look at Yeti. Come on. Yeah. So be aware of Thinkorswim this morning. Anytime there's a ton of volatility coming in, Thinkorswim has a tendency to be laggy, like super laggy. All right, so this is Yeti. Nice 3-bar run. Looks like 95 is the point for resistance. Or this, that's also a psychological level. We've been in this mid compression squeeze forever that just released. We're still in a low compression squeeze. Great volume zone, great VWAP, great 52-week, great 60-day, 2-day or daily and 2-day squeeze still have left to fire. Move about $3 a day. Nice little cup and handle that forming yesterday. Little cup handle formed yesterday. We hit 95, right? New 52-week high on Yeti. I've got some fib levels here. I'm going to try to get some longer term. Wow. Currently, our 10x candles are essentially pretty neutral, right? With that squeeze happening though and firing off. All right, look at this. This is a squeeze down here. We went from mid or low to mid compression to high compression, and when that high compression squeeze fired off, we went from 86 to 92, right? So nice $7 move, or $6 move, sorry. That is a 4-hour squeeze that's going to run for at least 6 to 8 periods. I'll check flow on NNDM. You want flow or you want the algo, Michael? So we're currently 4 periods into it. This could be a continuation on. Okay. Sorry, I've just got I got some support going on over here on the right. It's kind of walking me through this. I just wasn't expected to automatically own 300 shares of a stock I don't even really like. All right, if it had been something I like, I'd probably keep them, but I don't even like it. So Yeti's bouncing off the daily top, right, which is good. We're maintaining the 15-minute and top and 15-minute mid. Those are the Keltner channels. 95 is psychological level, but right above that, 10 or 20 cents above that, we've got some longer term 1618 extensions. So while a break into new 52-week highs is great, I just don't know if it's got enough momentum and enough interest behind it to maintain a longer term run up to the 2618, which would be 97. Right, looking at the options chain for Yeti, right, pretty decent. Right, this is kind of a big spread, right? For this is a 50-cent spread. I don't like 50-cent option. I'm so sorry. I don't like 50-cent options change. Okay, yeah, Michael, I'll look for divergence real quick. Moving out to next week's, the spread gets a little better. Going all the way out to July, it's the same. It's a 30-cent width spread. Right, 105. That's a tough. Market makers are factoring in a $10 move. So from 92 to 102, I don't think it's got enough gas to get there. Right, I think we may flirt with 100, but I definitely think if we can break 95, we're gonna run. So I would do maybe a 95-100 vertical or a 95-100-105 unbalanced fly. That could be fun. So on Yeti, I'm going to write this down. Yeti, look at fly for next week. Okay. That's Yeti. Let me just run through a couple more of these. Okay. LMT, Lockheed Martin. This could be a bounce, like a dip opportunity. Daily, 2-day, 3-day squeeze, about to fire off. We're in this channel, right? We've got this. I don't know if you guys can visually see this, but there's a just kind of in this little channel here, right? So we could potentially come back down and test this rising moving average, or excuse me, rising trend line at 383 before we bounce back up to 395. Let me check out the options chain on this. $395s for next week look pretty decent, right? Yeah, these two LMT next week, 395s. All right. All right, I'm going to run over. Hey, Michael, I'll do your divergence. I do apologize for the scatterbrainedness, if that's really a word. I've got to get a hold of TD Ameritrade and have him have him do some stuff. The old account took a hit, and I don't like it. All right, this is NNDM. I like Nano Dimension. All right, according to the algo, we've got, looks like trading with price action, bearish. Yeah, it's trading with price action to the downside. We've got some block trade level support coming in right at 780. Looks like we bounced off of that. However, the algo is still net selling. So there will be, the divergence will need to be played out. Well, there's not really even divergence, but the algo is net selling, right? And it has been for the last couple weeks. Well, ever since the second, that's when the bearish divergence began. There's no divergence that needs to be played out right now, so it's just straight trading with the algo. Nice double bottom on this 780 level. So it looks like it maintains 770 as support, 790 as resistance. So it may range trade. Looks like it's starting to either form a flag or a channel, but it's definitely just kicking it in the supply zone, right? Positive MACD, positive, kind of choppy 834 EMA. Neutral, well, positive but neutral MACD, rising stochastics and RSI. Just formed a low and mid compression squeeze that hasn't released yet on the 5-minute. We do have a MACD crossover that just occurred today. So 790 looks like a level that it's having a hard time getting past. If it gets past 790, look for it to run up to 8, reject, come back, test 811, a break of 811, we're going to 850. So that's it. I gotta run. Let me see if there's any blocks that are specific to NNDM. So it looks like there's a ton coming in at 825 and 780. So that's that 780 to 825 range that we have right here. So it looks like the 825s came in on the 7th, which is this area here. So those 825s brought price up. The 780s sold price off. Look for, like I said, look for a bounce play. I like this one. I might want to grab that one too. But Alrighty, I'm going to cut it short today. I've got to get some stuff prepared, but thanks for joining me. Tomorrow is Friday. I want to do some special stuff on Friday, so hit me up on Twitter, leave a comment in the comment section below after you hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know what tickers you want to look at for tomorrow. I'm going to try to put together some Lotto Friday stuff. Nothing super crazy, right? Maybe 60, 100 bucks, maybe 100, 150 bucks on some lottos for tomorrow. But that's it. Thanks for joining me. And once again, my name's Darkpool Algo. Sorry about the stream this week. I've been a little off, obviously. I'll get my stuff back together. I'll get my crap together over the weekend and come back next week super strong. So thanks for joining me and have a great day. We'll talk to y'all soon.